Hello guys, so in our last video I reviewed Cashmere 220 star 227 7 star, right? If you have been following my videos on YouTube, you observe that this was the exact material I used in the review of the material quality. So in this video I want to show you a close grade of material which is called Kavalli, right? So this is the material of Cashmere 220 and this is Kavalli, and both of them are charcoal black. But then I noticed that in this Kavalli, the fabric is a bit shinier than the Cashmere 220, and this is branded. It's also branded. It has name. It's called Kavalli. As you can see right there, it's written Kavalli, right? So now the cost of this per yard is 12,500, depending on your source. It's called Roberto Cavalli. It's also an Italian fabric, Italian wool. It's sold for 12,500. So this could be a close comparison with Cashmere 220. Aside the Cashmere 180 and all the rest of Cashmere brand, right? So this Cavalli could also be another close range, but with lesser cost in the price. If you can observe, this area that seems to be the back is actually the front. So the back of this fabric is shiny, while the front is as cool as the cashmere as well. The same texture, no much difference. The same texture, no much difference. This one looks a bit stronger than cashmere. So now, if you don't have money to buy cashmere 220, the closest fabric you can get is the Cavalli, Roberto Cavalli. It's sold for 12,500 per yard. It's also a very nice quality. It doesn't squeeze as well. When you squeeze the material and leave it, it also returns back to the original state, just like the cashmere also does. Now, the reason I am trying to bring this to your notice is for you to know that there are a wide range of fabrics in the market which you can buy and which you can use in your customer's job. Because if you don't have this experience or knowledge, how will you know or identify these materials? So this is called Kavalli. A yard is sold for 12,500. So I got this for my client. He wants something rich, but he doesn't have money to buy the Cashmere 220. So we got this for him. So look at the total name, the whole name created here. He said, creating fashion with confidence, right? Designed by Roberto Cavalli. It's also an Italian fabric. It's also original. You get it's also original on its own grade. It's very, very good and affordable. Unlike the cashmere that is so exorbitant of 20,000 to 21,000 naira, depending on your source and when you are buying. So I just did this fit to show us all of these fabrics. So this is the back. The back is shinier than the front, right? So here we have the name readable. It's the main front or the main area of the front of the fabric, right? So this is how it's being done. So make sure that when you are going to buy, you get all of these names properly seen on the material. Don't buy the one they tell you is something. Na lie. If you don't see these names on them, please don't buy. Right? Don't buy. I'll make sure you go to a big shop. It's only those that sells in big quantity that can afford to buy these materials. Those shops that sells in lesser quantity might not be able to stock these fabrics in large quantity. So you go to big shops that has materials in large quantity, you will be able to get original and quality materials for your jobs, so that you don't go and buy balasa in place of cashmere. In place of cashmere, right? So cashmere is actually fine though. It's actually fine. The feeling is actually fine. It's actually fine, and this is also fine as well on its own, right? I think the both of them can also work or go the same stuff. Depends on customer's choice. But make sure you don't use this in place of this when the customer has paid for this. If he has paid for cashmere, please use cashmere. Don't go for a lower material. But if he doesn't have money to pay for this, you can suggest for this for him. That's the sense of this video, to give an insight on how to go about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye bye for now.